Let's begin. You are here because you're in a state of delicious, agonizing uncertainty. You have a crush, and it's all-consuming. You think about them when you wake up, you replay your interactions throughout the day, and you lie in bed at night wondering, what if? The most pressing question, the one that fuels this entire emotional roller coaster, is simple. Do they feel the same way? The world of crushes is built on a foundation of ambiguous texts, fleeting glances, and overanalyzed comments. It's easy to get lost in the labyrinth of your own mind, interpreting every minor kindness as a secret declaration of love and every moment of silence as a definitive rejection. This back and forth is mentally and emotionally exhausting. It's time to cut through the noise. It's time to replace guesswork with grounded understanding. Today, we are moving beyond TikTok trends and pop psychology. We are diving deep into the realm of genuine human behavior, social psychology, and nonverbal communication to identify the three most obvious, scientifically grounded signs that your crush likes you back. These are not the subtle, maybe they just being friendly hints. These are the patterns of behavior that, when consistently present, form a compelling case for mutual interest. We will explore each sign in exhaustive detail, breaking down not just what to look for, but why these behaviors are such powerful indicators from a psychological standpoint. By the end of this, you will have a clear, actionable framework to assess your situation, freeing you from the tyranny of doubt. So, let's begin with the first and most profound sign. Sign number 1. The investment of precious resources, time, energy, and attention. At its core, human life is a management system of finite resources. We all have a limited amount of time, mental energy, and focused attention. How we choose to spend these resources is a direct reflection of our priorities and our values. You cannot buy more time. You cannot manufacture more genuine energy. Therefore, where someone voluntarily and consistently invests these non-renewable assets tells you everything you need to know about their interest. If your crush is investing their time, energy, and attention in you, it is one of the most unambiguous signals they can send. Let's break down what this investment looks like in practice. First, initiative and reciprocity. Pay very close attention to who is starting the conversations. Is it always you? Do you send the first good morning text, the funny meme, the how was your day message? While initiating sometimes is normal, a consistent, one-sided effort is often a sign of a lukewarm interest on their part. Now, contrast that with a crush who likes you back. They will make time for you. They will be the one to reach out. They will send you a song and say, "This made me think of you." They will tag you in a post because they saw something that reminded them of a joke you shared. This is them investing their mental energy. You are on their mind during their day, unprompted, and they are expending the effort to bridge that gap. But initiative is only one side of the coin. The other, perhaps more important, is reciprocity. When you do initiate, how do they respond? Do they give you short, closed-ended answers that stop the conversation dead? Yeah. Haha. Cool. Or do they engage, ask follow-up questions, and build on what you've said? For example, if you say, "I had a really long day, just finished a big project," a disinterested party might say, "Oh, cool. Well, rest up." An interested party will say, "Oh, really? What was the project about? I'm glad you got it done. You must be relieved. Was it as stressful as you thought it would be?" Do you see the difference? The second response invests energy. It picks up the thread you offered and pulls on it, weaving a longer, more connected conversation. It demonstrates active listening and a genuine desire to understand your world. This reciprocity is a powerful psychological principle. Social exchange theory suggests that we are all engaged in a subconscious cost-benefit analysis in our relationships. When someone consistently reciprocates your investment, they are signaling that the benefit of interacting with you is worth the cost of their time and energy. Second, prioritization amidst the chaos. Everyone is busy. Everyone has deadlines, responsibilities, social commitments. and a need for downtime. The true test of interest is not whether someone talks to you when they have nothing else going on. It's whether they create time for you when they are objectively busy. Let's say your crush has a demanding job, is studying for exams, or has a packed social calendar. If they like you, you will find yourself moving up their priority list. They will reply to your text during a short break, even if it's just to say, "Crazy day, but can't wait to tell you about this later." They might call you on their drive home. They will remember you mentioned you had a big interview on Thursday and will text you that morning to wish you good luck. This act of prioritization is a profound form of flattery. It silently communicates, "In the midst of all my obligations, you are important enough to me that I will reorganize my mental space and my schedule to include you." They are making you a part of their internal narrative. You become a character in the story of their day. This is a level of investment that simply does not happen out of mere politeness. Third, the depth of engagement. Investment isn't just about frequency, it's about depth. Someone who is genuinely interested will seek to move the conversation beyond the superficial. They will remember the small details you've shared, your dog's name, your irrational fear of pigeons, your favorite childhood book, and will reference them later. This act of remembering is, in itself, an investment of mental energy. It says, "What you tell me matters. I am filing it away because you are important." They will ask questions about your opinions, your dreams, your fears. They want to know what makes you tick. This is a process of social penetration, where conversations move from shallow, safe topics, the weather, work, to deeper, more personal ones, family dynamics, personal failures, core values. A crush who likes you will be a willing and active participant in this deepening process. They will be vulnerable in return, sharing their own hopes and insecurities, creating a mutual exchange of trust. This investment of time, energy, and attention is the bedrock. It is the behavioral proof that you have become a significant part of their cognitive and emotional landscape. It is not a single action, but a consistent pattern. Before you drive yourself crazy analyzing a single text message, step back and look at the overall pattern of their investment over the past few weeks. Is the trend line going up? Are they consistently finding ways to include you in their world? If the answer is yes, you have your first powerful sign. Now, let's move to the second sign, which operates on a more instinctual, biological level. Sign number 2, the body doesn't lie. Nonverbal communication and mirroring. Human beings are hardwired for nonverbal communication. Long before we developed complex language, we relied on body language, facial expressions, and vocal tones to communicate intention, threat, and affiliation. This ancient wiring is still incredibly active today, and it is especially potent in the context of attraction. While we can consciously control our words, our subconscious often leaks through our nonverbal behavior. This is why body language is such a reliable indicator of true feeling. When someone is attracted to you, their body will often betray them, sending signals they may not even be aware of. Let's decode these signals. First, the eyes, the windows to the soul and to interest. Eye contact is intensely powerful. It can convey intimacy, confidence, threat, or love. In the context of a crush, pay attention to two specific phenomena: the prolonged gaze and the eyebrow flash. When we find someone pleasing to look at, we simply look at them longer. It's a primitive form of appreciation. Notice if your crush holds your gaze for a second or two longer than would be considered standard in a casual conversation. This prolonged eye contact creates a moment of intimate connection, a silent bubble amidst the noise. It's as if the world slows down for just a moment. Furthermore, watch for the eyebrow flash. This is a universal, subconscious gesture where a person quickly raises and lowers their eyebrows when they see someone they like or recognize. It lasts for about a fifth of a second, but it's a clear signal of positive recognition and approval. You'll often see it when two people lock eyes from across a room. It's an involuntary hello. I'm happy to see you. That is very difficult to fake. Also, observe their pupils. When we are interested or aroused, our pupils dilate to let in more light, allowing us to see the object of our affection more clearly. While it's hard to consciously notice this in the moment, if you do see that their eyes look particularly dark and wide, it's a strong biological sign of attraction. Second, the language of the body, orientation and openness. Where a person points their body matters. When in a group setting, notice who your crush's body is oriented towards. If they are interested in you, their feet, knees, and torso will likely be pointed in your direction, even if they're talking to someone else. This is called ventral orientation. The ventral front side of our body is where our most vital organs are. Turning it towards someone is a deep-seated sign of trust and interest. Conversely, if their body is angled away or their feet are pointing towards the door, it's a sign their interest is elsewhere. Next, look for open versus closed body language. Crossed arms and legs can form a barrier, suggesting defensiveness or a desire to close off. Open posture, arms uncrossed, hands visible, a relaxed stance, indicates comfort and receptivity. When your crush is around you, do they seem physically open and accessible? Another key indicator is postural congruence, or mirroring. This is when two people subconsciously adopt each other's postures and gestures. If you lean forward, they lean forward. If you take a sip of your drink, they take a sip of theirs. If you cross your legs, a few moments later, they do the same. Mirroring is a nonverbal way of saying, I am like you. I am in sync with you. It builds rapport and is a hallmark of strong interpersonal connection and attraction. It happens completely outside of our conscious awareness, making it an incredibly genuine signal. Third, proxemics, the science of personal space. Every culture has an unspoken understanding of personal space. We have an intimate zone, 0 to 18 inches, reserved for lovers, close friends, and family. We have a personal zone, 1.5 to 4 feet, for friends and acquaintances. And we have social and public zones for strangers and formal interactions. A major sign of attraction is when someone repeatedly and unnecessarily invades your personal zone. If your crush finds excuses to stand or sit closer to you than is strictly necessary, if they accidentally brush against your arm or shoulder, if they lean in very close to hear you in a noisy room, these are all powerful indicators. They are testing the boundaries of the intimate zone. If you reciprocate and don't pull away, you are giving them a green light. Our personal space is a sacred bubble. Allowing someone to enter it is a sign of significant trust and attraction. Fourth, vocal tone and laughter. Listen not just to what they say, but how they say it. Does their voice seem to change when they talk to you? Does it become softer, deeper, or perhaps more animated? People often modulate their voice to be more pleasing to the person they are attracted to. Furthermore, pay attention to their laugh. Is their laughter genuine and unreserved around you? A real Duchenne laugh, one that engages the muscles around the eyes, creating crow's feet, is a sign of true joy and comfort. If they are quick to laugh at your jokes, even the mediocre ones, it's a sign they are positively predisposed towards you. Laughter is a social bonding mechanism. We use it to show affiliation and liking. The beauty of nonverbal communication is its authenticity. It is far more difficult to consciously control a constellation of body language cues than it is to craft a clever text message. By becoming a keen observer of these nonverbal signals, the gaze, the posture, the proximity, the voice, you are tapping into the most ancient and honest form of human communication. If your crush's body is consistently sending you these signals of openness, synchrony, and attraction, you have a second, very powerful sign. Now, we arrive at the third and final sign, which synthesizes the internal world of thought with the external world of action. Sign number 3, integration and vulnerability. You become a part of their world. This is the ultimate test. Investment shows you are a priority. Body language shows a physical and subconscious attraction. But integration is about the future. It's about whether they are subconsciously or consciously weaving you into the fabric of their life. This sign moves beyond the one-on-one interactions and looks at how they behave in a broader social and future-oriented context. When someone likes you, they don't just want to keep you in a separate, isolated box labeled crush. They begin to integrate you into other aspects of their identity. They want their friends to know you, their hobbies to include you, and their future plans to, somehow, involve you. First, social integration, the friend test. This is one of the most significant indicators. Pay close attention to how they behave when their friends are around. Do they actively bring you into the conversation with their group? Do they make an effort to introduce you and ensure you're included? Or do they create a distance, almost as if they are keeping you separate from that part of their life? A crush who is serious about you will want their friends to meet you and, ideally, approve of you. They will talk about you to their friends in your absence. You might even hear from a third party. "Oh, so your name. I've heard a lot about you." This is a massive green flag. It means you are a topic of conversation when you're not there. You have entered their internal social world. Furthermore, observe their behavior. If they act noticeably different around their friends, more distant, cooler, less attentive, it can be a sign that they are not fully comfortable with the idea of you and their social circle merging, which often points to a lack of serious intent. Conversely, if they seem proud to have you there, if they seek you out in the group, if they share glances with you from across the room, it signals that they see you as a potential part of their wider social life. Second, the currency of vulnerability. Attraction built only on shared laughter and good times is a fragile thing. The foundation of a deeper connection is mutual vulnerability. Vulnerability is the courage to be seen, truly seen, for who you are, including your imperfections and insecurities. A crush who likes you will, over time, begin to show you their authentic self. They will share stories of past embarrassments, talk about their family struggles, admit to fears and failures. This is an enormous sign of trust. By being vulnerable, they are giving you emotional ammunition that could hurt them. The subtext is, "I trust you enough not to use it against me. I believe you will handle my heart with care." This creates a powerful bond. It also invites reciprocity. If you feel safe to be vulnerable in return, you are co-creating a space of immense trust and intimacy. This is no longer just a superficial crush. This is the beginning of a genuine, emotional connection. Pay attention to the depth of your conversations. Are they staying on the surface, or are they gradually, tentatively, moving into deeper, more meaningful territory? The latter is a very strong indicator of serious interest. Third, future-oriented language. Listen to the pronouns and the tense they use when talking to you. Are all the conversations rooted firmly in the present or the past? Or do they occasionally drift into a shared future? This is often subtle. It's not them saying, "So, where should we go on our honeymoon?" It's more nuanced. It could be something like, "You have to see that movie. It's amazing. We should definitely go see it when it comes out." Using "we" for a future event. "There's this amazing coffee shop I've been meaning to try. We should check it out sometime. This summer, there's a music festival in the city. I think you'd really love it." Do you see the subtle shift? They are not just talking about their own future. They are picturing you in it. They are making tentative plans that extend beyond the immediate here and now. This future-oriented language is a psychological projection. They are mentally trying you on for size in the upcoming chapters of their life story. It is a clear sign that they are thinking about you in a more permanent, lasting way. Fourth, the us against the world dynamic. This is a more advanced form of integration. Do you and your crush have inside jokes that no one else gets? Do you share a glance when someone else says something silly? This creation of a mini alliance, a private world of shared meaning, is a powerful bonding agent. It creates a sense of us. When they say, "Remember that time we..." They are actively building a shared history, a narrative that belongs only to the two of you. This fortifies your connection and sets you apart from everyone else in the room. Integration is the culmination of the first two signs. It's the investment of time and energy evolving into a place in their social world. It's the comfort of body language evolving into the comfort of emotional vulnerability. It demonstrates that their interest is not just a fleeting fascination, but is developing into a substantive connection with staying power. So, we have covered the three obvious signs. 1. The investment of precious resources. They consistently invest their time, energy, and attention in you through initiative, reciprocity, and prioritization. 2. The body doesn't lie. Their nonverbal communication, through eye contact, body orientation, mirroring, and proximity, screams attraction, even if their words are measured. 3. Integration and vulnerability. They actively work to integrate you into their social world, show you vulnerability, and use language that includes you in their future. Now, a crucial word of caution. A single instance of any of these behaviors does not constitute a sign. Anyone can send a random text or hold your gaze once. You are looking for patterns. A consistent, recurring constellation of these behaviors across different contexts and over a period of time. It is also your responsibility to be an honest interpreter. Our hopes and desires have a way of coloring our perception, a psychological phenomenon known as confirmation bias. We tend to seek out and overweight evidence that supports what we already want to believe, and we ignore or dismiss evidence to the contrary. To combat this, I want you to do a simple exercise. Take out a piece of paper or open a notes app on your phone. For the next week, act as a detached scientist observing your interactions. Don't judge, just record. Note how often they initiate contact. Note the length and depth of their responses. Observe their body language in group settings. Listen for future-oriented statements or signs of vulnerability. Be brutally objective. At the end of the week, look at the data you have collected. Does it paint a clear picture of the three signs we discussed? Or is the evidence spotty, inconsistent, and open to interpretation? This exercise will give you more clarity than weeks of anxious overthinking. Finally, remember this. You are worthy of a clear and enthusiastic yes. You deserve someone who is as excited to talk to you as you are to talk to them. You deserve someone who doesn't make you decipher cryptic codes or play emotional chess. If, after your objective analysis, you find that the signs are strong and consistent, then you have the confidence to consider taking the next step. And if the signs are weak or absent, then you also have your answer. It may be a painful one, but it is a gift. It is the gift of liberation from uncertainty. It frees you to stop pouring your emotional energy into a void and allows you to redirect it towards someone who will reciprocate it fully. The goal here is not just to find out if your crush likes you. The goal is to empower you with knowledge, to give you the tools to navigate the complex world of human connection with confidence and clarity. Your feelings are valid. Your desire for reciprocity is valid. Use this framework, trust the evidence, and you will find your way to the truth.